So I was out at the Dollar Tree, as one does when they've got about 15 minutes to spare, and I saw this on the shelves. Now, if you hang around the same corners of the internet as I do, you and I had the exact same thought, and we know exactly what to do with this. If you have no idea what I'm planning to do with this model magic, I'm sorry to be the one to introduce you to the world of Chris Chan. If you don't know by now, I don't want to be the one to tell you to look it up. But if you do know, then we're going to be making that Sonichu medallion today. Okay, but they do have a how-to video on how to make them. So I went ahead and watched, I think it's called like, it's C log for Captain's log, a date, and then dash medallion.
And Captain's log, star date 101820 10172017. Do I have to do that every time? Because I have the C log and the date written in the typed in the title of this video. Anyway, regardless, before we proceed, letting y'all know this is a special video how to make a Sonichu medallion.
The video is awful quality because they film on their PlayStation Live streaming. So there are several times where they show a reference photo that they've got written on a piece of paper. And you can see here, you can see my drawings. You cannot see their drawings at all. So this is all just kind of a guess. Okay, so we're back. We have our items. I've got my little list here of what we need and kind of the steps to take. So we need white model magic. Unfortunately, the Dollar Tree does not have white model magic. They have yellow, they have blue, and they have red. So I just went ahead and got yellow because at the end of it, you're gonna have to be painting the whole thing yellow anyway, and I figure just start with yellow. I know that adding a little bit of logic into this is maybe not the way to go because I don't know if any logic was in the initial creation of the medallion. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use the yellow. So sorry, it's not gonna be authentic. But we've got our model magic. I've got two just in case. I've got a key ring. Well, I don't have a key ring, but I do have like a little circle thing. It'll do. It'll do. I've got some string for a necklace. And then I've got my paint brushes here. And I also have the paint colors. Since I'm using yellow model magic, I don't need yellow paint, but I've got the red, green, black, white, and then later in the video they mentioned needing a tan or a skin tone. I don't have that. I've got golden brown. I figure that, a little bit of white, we'll get the right color going. So I'm just gonna put these off to the side. Okay, sorry for my laptop. My table's not big enough, so you're just gonna have to look at it, sorry. Okay, so we've got our paints. Model magic, our key ring. Oh, hello. Our key ring, I'm gonna put that there. They also did mention you will need a pin for later on. So I've got this crusty dusty pin that I will be using when the time comes. There is a diagram that they hold up to the camera several times to see. It is the worst quality, so you can't see any of the outlines, you can't see anything. If you go to the Quickie, you can find a scanned copy of it. It is better, but it is still really bad. So I tried to make my own. It's a little bit smaller than the Sonichu medallion would officially be, but I don't have a lot of model magic to work with, so I want to make sure that I can make it. I don't want to run out, and I don't want to have to go to the store again. So we're just gonna go with that. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and open up a package of the model magic. Ooh, it's bright. It is very bright. Right, so to start, you're gonna start with this circle here, the main head. Now our CPU goddess does say that it should be 2 to 3 crackers in thickness. Some might say a centimeter. Never. She would never say that. So that's about 2 to 3 crackers of thickness. Just getting it nice and flat. Okay, that was easy. That was easy. You're gonna set that up and off to the side. Okay, our next step is to make and attach the quills. I watched this part of their tutorial a few times. I can't say that I fully understand, but I think that's just the name of the game. You just go for it. So we've got to make 4 of these. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the ridiculousness of this. You have to make 4 of these. She said to pinch the bottoms because you want them spiky. Okay, that was not what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, you know what? It's coming together. It's coming together. Watching the video, I wasn't sure how this was gonna work, but doing it in person, it's all coming up. Okay. And I think the beauty of this is it does not have to be symmetrical. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Chris Chan even said in this video, practice makes better. And I love that. I love that. Practice makes better. And this is the first time I'm doing it, so it's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be great. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, it looks so ridiculous. I love it. Oh! Oof. Okay, now the next step is to put these like here, kind of on the circle, on the template. Okay. Kind of, oh yeah, there we go. Kind of like this, and then to take the circle and just mash it down. Just sort of mash it on there. Oh lordy. That. Okay, what are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? How does... Ooh, you know what? It does not look great. Let's see if we can kind of... I think because I patted it down, the circle shape kind of went away, so I'm just going to try to reform the circle. Does anybody know if water helped? Well, you know what? It wasn't in the tutorial, so never mind. How does... Okay. Okay. Let's bring it up closer. Yeah, that's working. That's working. This is good. Okay. So what do we do from here? From here, we add in the our little key ring for the necklace part. They said to just kind of push it on the back, like so, and then to take a smaller flat piece and cover it up. now we have a little hook. A little hook, so we can make it a necklace. Okay, so next, we are going to make the muzzle. Okay, for the muzzle, they said this one should only be about 1 cracker thick. Okay, it's hard to tell on the camera. I'll pick it up in just a minute so you guys can see. Oh my lord. So it's like the mouth part. Okay, fine. Fine, moving on to the ears. Back to our 2 to 3 crackers thick. Perfect. Okay, so I think it's the same as the quills. You put it behind and then you just kind of mash it down. Oh my goodness, it's looking so good. It's looking so... Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so our last piece from the Model Magic. This was great. One package, that's enough. If you want to make your own Sonichu medallion, you definitely just need 1 package of Model Magic from the Dollar Tree, and you're gonna be in business. This is great. Okay, so the last piece we have to do is the nose. So the nose, can you see? I'm gonna bring this a little bit up. Okay, so the nose has two measurements. It's got a length measurement and a diameter measurement. So you want to make sure it's this long and then this wide. Okay, and I think we've just about got it. I think this is going to be fine. So it's going to be hard to see because I need to be close to it. But you just stick the nose right kind of in the crevice of the muzzle here. And this was not on the tutorial, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a little nub, this end of the paintbrush, and just kind of secure the nose down. So I'm just gently pressing down at the base, down and into the face part. I might be able to show you in just a minute. Okay. So I'm taking the tip of the paintbrush here, I'm just kind of pushing it down into the face so that way it stays. Yo, this looks so good. I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. Okay, so I'm gonna go through right now and I'm just gonna kind of clean up some of the edges because they're just bothering. Okay, I think that's about as smooth as I'm gonna be able to get it. Let me see if I can. I'm just gonna lift the whole paper up to you. Honestly, it's looking really good. I am so pleased with this. It's so funny. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is make the outlines for our eyes, the ear tips, and the mouth. Okay. This thing looks mad cursed, dude. Yeah. All right, cool, perfect. So the next step, after we have our cursed item all fleshed out, we've got the shape, we've got our outlines for the next step. Best to let this sit out overnight. And then commence with the painting tomorrow. So that is what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I've got a little bit extra clay. I'm going to see if I can make a mini one. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's the next day. I've let these sit overnight. They are still a bit squishy, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I thought in order to kick this final stage off right, I went ahead and I bought an orange Fanta. If you know, you know. And unironically, I do love an orange soda, so that is going to get drank while we work on our finishing touches here. Oh, it's good stuff. Okay, so today we're just painting the last bit of it. I've got a picture here of the finished product. I'll go ahead and put that somewhere so y'all can see. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get that taken care of. Oh, it's still like a little bit squishy. Like it's not hard, but I don't think that really matters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think it's really coming together. I need to wait for the white to dry so I can make the eyeballs. But so far so good, huh? I think it's looking really good. Very thankful to have my orange soda. I think it's giving me a lot of life in this. Okay, and while this one dries, I'm gonna go ahead and work on these two smaller ones. Did you see these? They came out so cute, so little. Okay, so I finished up the two little ones, and now it's just time to do the eyes. Got green and white and black. I can't remember if I read it somewhere or saw a video about it, but it was saying that you should, okay, that when you're doing paintings or really kind of anything, mostly paintings I think though, oh goodness, that you should wait and I don't know why I expected anything else. You should save the eyes for last because it gives the art its soul, and you don't want to give it its soul too early. Like, you don't want to give an unfinished piece its soul or something. So I don't know why that stuck with me, but I'm saving the eyes for last. Okay, I think that's it. I think they're done. They look so silly. This was a fun little activity. I got I managed to get all 3 of these from just the one package. From the one package. That's hello. Just from the one package from the Dollar Tree. So I definitely recommend doing this for a silly little treat for yourself. All that's left now is to I've got a sealant that I'm going to put over it, and then string it up and wear it as a necklace. So, thank you all for sticking it out.